Welcome to Dubai. Thank you, brother. Appreciate it so much, bro. It's so far it has been a very big blessing to be in Dubai. I'm now since 3 weeks in Dubai. I met so many good and crazy people. And one thing that I want to talk about, and that's also about NFTs, is that tomorrow is Saturday, and tomorrow Saturday we will have an NFT yacht party here in Dubai from a project called Meta Billionaires. I don't know if you are into the Meta Billionaires, if you are invested into Meta Billionaires, please let me know in the chat. But Meta Billionaires basically will host their own NFT yacht party tomorrow, where you are invited if you are a holder of the, if you are a holder of the Meta Billionaire NFTs, right? So it's a whole yacht setup, bunch of people, party, all inclusive. And that's one thing I want to talk about, which is very crazy when it comes to NFTs, is that there are different types of NFTs, right? One of them, for example, is entrepreneur or community NFTs, such as Meta Billionaire, Party Apes, or Alien Society, or whatever you want to call it, where with these NFTs, you can join, I would say, like high expert communities, millionaires, multimillionaires, crypto entrepreneurs, basically people that you want to connect with if you are an entrepreneur, as I am, or you, for example, right? So as an entrepreneur in the field of crypto, or if you do business in general, right? It's a human thing. If you do business in general, what you want to do is you want to be part of other people that are likewise, are like-minded, and these NFTs give you access to these kind of parties, whatever. And then on top of that, in Dubai, you have a lot of these crazy people anyway, so that's also very dope. So yeah, that's one thing I wanted to talk about, but I'm going to talk about it in a second. And then also give me a one into the chat. It doesn't matter if you are on Instagram, if you are on Zoom, if you are on TikTok, wherever, give me one into the chat if you are ready, if you can hear me, if the quality is good, if we can get started with the NFT basics. Perfect. So one thing I already fall in love with in Dubai is the karak tea. I love it. It's like tea with milk, guys. I drink it like 20 times a day. What NFTs are the best in your opinion? We will talk about that definitely too. I want to do it like, first the basics, so everyone is on the same page, because I still feel a lot of people are uneducated. Perfect. Okay, give me, let's do it like that, okay? I will just separate the chat for a second here. Give me a rating in between 1 to 10. 1 means you are very, very, very new. You have no idea about NFTs, and 10 means you are a big expert. Where do you see yourself in NFTs? 1 means you have no idea about NFTs. You are basically new, and 10 means you're an expert. Where do you see yourself? I just want to know. Okay, so okay, that's what I wanted to see. So a lot of people that are very new. We have another expert here. Valle is also on the Zoom. Nice. And I will just make Julia. Julia, I will make you co-host. So if there's anything that I see in the chat, any bullshit someone is posting or whatever, you have to write to kick them out or mute them or whatever you want to do. I will tell you, okay? Thank you. Easy, guys. So let's get started. Number one, when we talk about NFTs, is we have a lot of ones. So basically a lot of new people when it comes to NFT. And I just want to do it quick so we can focus on the important things, like, for example, upcoming NFT projects. So that's the plan, guys. We're going to talk about the basics about NFTs. What is an NFT? Why is NFT important? How can NFT impact the future? We're going to talk about upcoming projects. We're going to talk about use cases. So what is the positive and good side of NFTs, and what is the benefit at the end of the day? Since a lot of people don't understand until today, and most of you guys are very new, so you maybe don't understand what is the hype about. So why is there so much money, right? Why is there people investing, or why are there so many people investing into NFTs? Why is there everyone out there right now willing to understand what NFTs is? First of all, I feel, since NFT is a big part of crypto, right? I feel a lot of people know about crypto, and it took a long time to get to get a crypto acceptance. So I mean, like, it took like 10 years now, or more than 10 years, for people to understand crypto. And we are still at, I don't know, 2%, 3% of the world, 5%, maybe max 5%, right? Want or know about crypto. So out of the whole population on this world, only 5% max 10%, which is already too much. I already know about crypto, invested into crypto, whatever. And when it comes to NFTs, I feel the adoption of NFTs, the word NFT, many more people are interested in that. It has a bigger hype, so it has created more Google searches than crypto, right? So NFT now is the highest, is higher. The NFT, the word, or like basically the three words NFT, or basically the word NFT is what I mean, if you can say if it's a word, has more Google research now than crypto or Bitcoin or Ethereum, whatever. So it's very hyped, right? So everyone wants to know what it is. Most people don't know what it is. We have this NFT community to talk about that kind of stuff. So number one is what you guys need to understand about NFTs if you are right now tuning in is NFTs or NFT, right? Means non-fungible token. So what is a non-fungible token? It sounds very crazy, but it's very easy to explain. Non-fungibility or a non-fungible token. So let's start with non-fungible and then we talk about token. But non-fungibility means that you can't come up with the same thing that can be the thing that you have. So very easy to explain. Let's say we have €1, right? If you have €1, I can give you 250 cents, right? And then it's also euro, it's the same value, right? If it's €10, I can give you €5 and another €5, or if it's 10 dirham or 10 pounds or 10 Swiss francs or whatever it may be, the value of the 10 francs can always be, it's fungible. You have different methods of coming up with the same value. So if we now talk about the Mona Lisa might be the well-known art piece that exists in our world. Everyone knows what the Mona Lisa is. Everyone knows where it is. Now, when we talk about the Mona Lisa is non-fungible. Why is it not fungible? Because you can't make another Mona Lisa that has the same value, right? You can't copy it. Even if we take the Mona Lisa and I take a perfect picture of the Mona Lisa and I print it out and I put it on my wall, it's also the Mona Lisa, but it's not the same one, right? You wouldn't give me that much money for this piece that I copied than someone would get if they sold the real Mona Lisa, right? In the Louvre, you're gonna find the Mona Lisa in France, right? So if you see it in Dubai in my office, it's not the same. It's the same Mona Lisa, but it's not the same Mona Lisa, right? Because it's an art piece and it's non-fungible. There's no other value that can add up to that, right? So that basically means non-fungible. It's not, you can't copy it, right? And that's also a big thing. Many people say when it comes to NFTs, yeah, but I can take a picture and then I also have it, you know, but that's not it, because non-fungible token, and then we have to talk about token or tokenomics. Token means that there is a physical, and I know that NFTs are not physical, right? We can touch them, but there's a physical proof, or let's say a non-physical proof that you have this asset, this picture, this ape, this CryptoPunk, whatever it is, whatever NFT you have, it is on the blockchain. So the blockchain is the history book of transactions, right? So let's say, for example, let's start very easy. If I send you 1 Ethereum, right? I'm going to use the ERC20 network, right? That's the network where I will send you the money. It's like saying, for example, it's IBAN and BIC, right? So when it's normal banking, we talk about IBAN and BIC. You give me your IBAN, I send you €100. If I send you 1 Ethereum, it's the same, it's one network, it's the ERC20 network, it's a blockchain, right? Which records all the transactions and verifies the transactions. So I can send you 1 Ethereum, you get the 1 Ethereum, it's fast, it's basically cheap. Not on Ethereum all the time, right? On Ethereum, we have a lot of gas fees since a lot of people are using it, but we can take other coins. Let's take Ripple, let's take Tron, let's take whatever. There are cryptocurrencies that you can send, they will arrive in a second, the transaction cost is less than $1, and you can send, I don't know how much money, and it costs basically $1. So it's very fast. And that's for what we use the blockchain. The big thing about the blockchain is that the blockchain is unfakeable, right? Every block, and that's why it's called block and chain. It's a chain where blocks add up every time someone sends someone else money and verifies it on the block, and we all can see this transaction, and you can't delete this transaction. So if I send 1 Ethereum to Julia or to Chloe or to Janine or whoever is on this call, right? We all can see that I have sent her 1 Ethereum because it's on the blockchain and no one can fake it, right? Now, if we talk about NFTs, we have to talk about a very important other blockchain. It's basically the same blockchain. It has a different name. It's for a different purpose. And that's the ERC721. So ERC721 blockchain, which is also a blockchain, but this blockchain focuses on verifying ownership, right? Ownership of assets, ownership of NFTs, ownership of pictures. So if I create an NFT, that's the easiest way to explain it. Let's say I take a picture, right? And I'm going to upload this picture to the NFT blockchain. There's one picture of me in this second, right? You can't copy it. You only can screenshot it, but it doesn't matter because yes, you will have the same picture, but still on the ERC721 network, it will verify and say, I am the holder of my very own picture that I took, and no one can take it. No one can copy it, right? It's a one-time thing, and it says on the blockchain, this is Miguel's picture, right? This is Miguel's ape. This is Miguel's meta billionaire. This is Miguel's party ape. It doesn't matter what it is at the end of the day. And that's why NFT is so crazy, because it's an easy way of proving who the owner of an asset is. Now, why is that important? Let's say I have a comic. Let's say I bought a physical comic from Marvel in 1938, okay, or 86, or whenever. I don't even know when these comics all came out, but it doesn't matter. Let's say I have a very rare comic edition, okay, I have a very rare comic edition, and now someone steals this comic edition from me. Now I have a big problem, right? Because the physical comic that I have, nowhere it's verified that this is mine. So if you come to my office and you take it home, right? Now you claim that this is your comic edition. Let's say the comic edition that I have is worth $1 million. Now you took this asset, you took this physical comic book from me. Now whose and where can we check if it's mine or yours, if you stole it from me? It's pretty difficult, right? So if we are in front of the court now and you say, no, it's my comic, and I say, no, it's my comic, how are we gonna verify it, right? Pretty difficult, because there is no verification for physical assets. The same with money. If you take $100 from me, where will I verify that they were my $100 before? Because there are a lot of $100, right? There's a lot of 100 dirhams and there's a lot of 100 euros. They all look the same. So why it has to be mine? It can be from someone else, right? It's the same, it's fungible. So that's the crazy thing about NFTs, that on the blockchain, it will say that I am the very holder of this NFT, of this asset, of whatever. And that's a big, big advantage. Don't think, if we talk about NFTs right now, basically is a lot of apes and a lot of, I don't know, like, most of the times NFTs right now, what people know is CryptoPunks, right? These punk pictures, crazy apes or whatever ape pictures, and then some other crazy art pieces, right? That's what we know right now. And many people may think that's very rational to pay such like millions and hundreds and thousands of dollars for these NFTs. But what you are not understanding is not the NFT itself is important. The technology behind this is the important thing. We are just adopting, and as humans are, we have like a very crazy way to adopt new stuff in a crazy style, but the technology that is behind it is very crazy. So think of Bitcoin in 2010, 11, 12. If you would have bought Bitcoin in 2010, 11, 12, everyone would thought you are a crazy idiot, a nerd, right? Because it was difficult back then to get them. No one was understanding why should you buy a cryptocurrency that is not physical, that you can't do anything with it, right? Why should you do that? And people that did it, you know what happened. So if you bought Bitcoin, and I hate to say that, but if you bought Bitcoin a couple of years ago, 2010, 11, 12, whatever, and if you would have held it until now, you know, like you would be set up for life. No one would be on this call right now, because you would not even care about cryptos anymore, because you made so much money, right? So the knowledge pays, and knowing now about NFTs and and understanding the technology behind this, I feel is the most important thing. The technology behind it is, and I always give the same example. Let's say, for example, and I'm very new to for example, for people that are in Dubai or listening from Dubai, I'm very new to the law in Dubai, as obvious. So I don't know how it is here. But for example, in the most Western countries, let's say Europe, America, whatever, if you buy a house, right, there's a lawyer that will verify that you bought the house, right? So I want to buy the house from person B. I'm person A, and I want to buy a house from person B. I can't just buy the house. I will have to go to a lawyer, and he's going to verify that party A or part A, okay, and part B, they have a contract and they approve it. So think of that as a third party. Where else do we need third parties? Write down in the chat and think about, when you are in your daily life, when you are part of our everyday economics, where do we need a third party? I just gave you one. So if I want to buy a house from you, we need a third party that verifies that I bought the house. Where else do we need a third party to verify or whatever if that what we are doing is correct and right and is legal? Money transfer, bank, 100%, very good. Sending money, we need a bank, that's a third party. Every bank is a third party. And what do they take? They take fees for that. Sending money, transfer, bank, what else? So we have bank, we have lawyers. Where else do we need a third party? Buying real estate. For example, the real estate guy that got me into this flat here, he got paid for that, right? He got paid because he showed me the flats, right? So that's a third party. It's not only when you buy, also when you buy, right? You have a real estate agent that you have to pay, but it's also if you rent. So where else? What else, guys? If I send money, if I buy a house, I actually need two. I need a lawyer that verifies the contract and I need a real estate agent. And they both get paid. Buy a car. Okay. Shift to Dubai is very smart. Shifting to Dubai is very smart for any entrepreneur because Dubai has no income tax. That's it. Third party, income taxes. Right? In Germany, we say Finanzamt, the best friend. Right? That's a third party. They take money from us, right? That's a third, easy. Car dealership. I know, in fact, in Dubai, I think what I heard of is in Dubai, you can just get a car and drive. In Germany, for example, you first have to go to the government, you have to register it, then you have to register it with the taxes, and then you have to pay taxes on it, and then this and this and this and this, and you have to get three different parties that you have to pay to drive a car in Germany. Taxes, so the state, you have to register it, right? In your city or whatever, and then you have to register it at your insurance company. All right, so you need 3 registrations, 3 times where you need to pay money to drive a car, and then you need to gas it up, right? Perfect. What else? So we have banking, buying houses. What else? Where else do we need a third party? Real estate. Taxations are forecasted in upcoming 5 years in the UAE. Insurance, yeah, we had that. Even if the UAE starts to implement taxes, it will be less than in Germany. So who cares? Franchises acting on behalf of manufacturers. Yes, franchising, right? So let's talk about artists. Is someone an artist here? Someone that produces music and sold music on Spotify or whatever. Is there someone that did that before here? Do we have some creative minds here? On artists, maybe we have a general artist. It's not only music, but it's a musician here, someone that sells music or any art. No one. Okay. No one that makes music. Video editor and Photoshop artist count. Spotify, more or less, brother. Spotify, Netflix, third party. So let's imagine we are artists and we produce music, right? So let's say we have a new song and our song is called NFT and now we want to sell the song called NFT and everyone is going crazy about it. It's a very good song, whatever. Now, what we need is a record label, right? We need someone that manages us. We need a record label that will distribute the music on Spotify, on YouTube, on whatever, right? So that's a third party. So imagine someone, let's say we get a lot of clicks on YouTube and we get a lot of clicks on Spotify, right? A lot of people are listening to our music. We only, out of every click, right? Or out of 1,000 clicks or out of 10,000 clicks, we only get a certain percentage of money, right? On the deal, if we have a new album coming out, the NFT album, we only get a certain percentage of the money that we make. The rest, the record label, the management, all of them get. Now, there are artists already, and Meek Mill, for example, he's a very well-known American rapper or artist, as you might know him. He announced that his next album will be an NFT album. So he will need no record label, no management, no one will take money from him. He gets 100% of the money. Why? Because he puts his album on the ERC721 network, right? You buy it and the money goes directly to him, minus the fees, right? But the whole money, no third party, no verification, no management, no record deal, no nothing, right? Nothing. It just goes, the money goes, let's say a normal artist, and I have no idea, but I'm just assuming, a normal artist, if he drops an album and has a record label with, or like a deal with Sony, okay? Sony is one of the largest distributors for music, as you might know. So very big artists are with Sony. Why? Because they handle all of that, they distribute it, whatever. Let's say they get 50% of the money. So let's say we make $1 million with our album, 50%, so $500,000 goes to Sony, to the record label, and the other 500,000 goes to us. And out of the 500,000, I still have to pay taxes on it, right? So an artist at the end of the day has about 250, 300,000 out of $1 million that he made on his album, his work, right? Definitely, he gets support from the record label promotes it, marketing, I understand that. But now let's say we take this NFT on the blockchain, on the ERC721, we have 200,000 copies. Everyone buys the NFT, right? Now we have a community, an NFT community that has bought the NFT album that we did. Now 100% of the money goes to me, minus, let's say I'm paying someone that did the NFT, I'm paying someone for the website, I'm paying someone that programs the whole stuff behind it, someone that programs, I don't know, like the blockchain behind it, right? That's what you need to do. So let's say out of the 100% on our NFT album, we get 80%. It's still 30% more than using Sony as a record label. And on top of that, now our community, let's say we have 200,000 people, now they have this album. Now being part of this community can either, can help, like you have now the opportunity to listen to the album, right? As you would on YouTube or whatever, but also you are getting paid to listen to the album. And how does this work? Now imagine every time someone sells an album, there's money created, right? So let's say, for example, I don't know, let's say, for example, Emma bought the album, the NFT album, and she's not happy with it and she wants to sell it, right? Now she's selling it for the same price. She bought it for $10, she got another $10. Now out of the $10, it is programmed into the NFT, it's programmed into the album. Every time someone sells the album, 10% of the money goes to the community. Now, out of the $10 that she got, 10 or $1 basically goes back into the community and will be distributed onto everyone that has an NFT album. Now, you're not only buying the money, you're not only buying the money. Now, you're not only, right, you not only have the opportunity to listen to the album, but you also have the opportunity to make money with the album when you hold it, because you are incentivized to hold the album. For everyone that sells the album, they get their money, sometimes more, sometimes a bit less, but the fee that is created goes directly back into the NFT community. Now, let's imagine you wake up after 1 month, right? It's a very good album, so you're listening to it over and over again. And after 1 month, you realized while you're listening to the album, you earned $100. Why? Because other people sold the NFT. Do you understand the community? Do you understand the possibilities behind it, what you can do with NFTs? And that's the crazy thing, and you cannot do it nowhere. So the big benefit for an artist is he got most of the money, he has no headache, right? And he has the opportunity to incentivize the holders for the album. So now they are part of their own economy. Like we created an own economy. It's decentralized. No one governs it. We don't need third parties. We don't need no one to verify it. Everyone is verified on the blockchain. One album is your album. The other one is like, there can't be whatever. Do you understand? That's crazy. So you have to think about NFTs in that way. That's what we still don't see. That's what most people still don't do, right? Big creators, big artists are already hopping on this trend very fast. Imagine NFTs started, the hype started 1 year ago, half a year ago. Now artists are already big artists. I'm not talking about alternative new artists. I'm talking about Miguel. I'm talking about who also did an NFT on the blockchain. What was his name? I forgot his name. Also very big guys. Maybe if you guys can help me, I forgot it. But there was another big rapper that did Migos. Really? Snoop Dogg 100%. Migos, I don't know. But there was another one. I think it was the first one. I don't know. It doesn't matter. But they all did it. So they did an NFT, right? An NFT album. And basically, this guy made $3 million in 10 minutes, right? Because all of the money went to him. right? Instead of sharing 1.5 million, he got 3 million on his account, right? And you can program whatever you want into the tokenomics, into the NFT project, and say every time the NFT is sold and who holds the album gets 10% of the selling price. Royalties, benefits, whatever. Now imagine this artist is doing a concert. Imagine this artist is doing a concert. Now everyone that has the album on the blockchain, it's like an entry ticket, you can enter for free. Everyone else who has not the NFT album has to buy a ticket. Now you can incentivize even more the people that are part of your own economics. So we have three major words. We have blockchain, we have NFTs, and we have basically macroeconomic. So you can build your own economy, right? So you have your own currency and everything. So that's also think about it in gaming. Okay, how gaming in the future will be basically the same. Gaming in the future is already like that, right? You on Twitch you pay with subs, right? If you give someone a sub, he makes the money, whatever. Think of having a coin. So that's basically what I wanted to, the point that I wanted to make when it comes to NFT. Don't only see the basic stuff, right? Don't focus too much on the apes and whatever stuff that you see right now. Focus on understanding the technology behind it, because it for sure will change the world as we see it every day. It is already started, right? I'm not talking about, as I said, alternative nobodies in music. I'm talking about the big guys understanding the hype and joining it. So what else? When we talk about NFTs and about project, because that's I think a lot of people you want to know about, you know, like I had a question. What kind of question, brother? I don't see it. Maybe you're just asking. Okay. When some people buy NFTs, they get paid weekly. If you could explain to me how that's possible and what's the procedure. So I can't tell you about the procedure, right? I'm not a programmer, 100% not. I have no idea about programming. I have no idea about that kind of stuff. But what happens is if you create an NFT, right, you can put on the contract a royalty. It's called benefit or royalty. So in most NFTs that you buy nowadays, there's a royalty created that every time your NFT is sold, you get a 10% of the price. So if I'm the minter, and minting is a very important word for you guys to understand. Minting means creating an NFT. So you are creating the NFT on a project. You are creating your own NFT. It's also called minting. Minting means creating the NFT on the blockchain. Okay, so if you mint an NFT, right, you are the first person to create it on the blockchain, right? You create this NFT basically, right? And when it's on the blockchain, now on the blockchain, there's programmed by the person that did the project, right? Or if it's you, if you are creating your own NFT, you also can code that, you can add that into the blockchain, into the NFT, is every time you sell your NFT, right? And every time your NFT is going to be sold in the future, you get a 10% of that. So let's say I minted an NFT, I created it. Now the market is going crazy and people want to buy my NFT for 1 Ethereum. I sell them the NFT, I get 1 Ethereum, okay? Minus the fees. Now this guy holds it for half a year. Let's say he sells it for 10 Ethereum, right? Now I get 1 Ethereum back. Why? Because I always get 10% of the price that was sold. And how is it possible? Because if you sell it on the blockchain, it's coded on the blockchain that you get the royalty, and the blockchain knows who is the original person that created this NFT, right? And when you created the NFT on the blockchain, there is your address. So it will always understand, right? It will always understand who's the person that got it. Sorry, doesn't minting mean publicizing your digital asset on an NFT plugins? There's the minting fee and there's a gas open. Yeah, that's true. But the process of creating the NFT is minting. So either there are two ways of minting. Number one is you create your own NFT, you upload it. That's minting, right? You now put it on the blockchain. Another way to mint is you join a project, and you join the project so early where you are the first one to mint the NFT. So you are part of a project that was created. Now you click on buy, and now you're gonna get an artificially created NFT, and that's called minting. And I'm gonna show it, right? I'm going to show you. So Let me drink a bit of my tea first, guys. Talking so much, I need some. So give me a 1 into the chat if you can see my screen, guys. You can see it. I see it on my. It's okay. I see it on my iPad. From where we can mint it, does everyone allowed to mint NFT? So we can create 1,000 NFTs and upload on OpenSea without any cost. No, that's not true. On OpenSea, anytime you do it on the Ethereum, so there are different blockchains, right? So the largest one and the first one was the ERC-721. That's the Ethereum chain. This chain has a lot of gas fees, right? There's a lot of fees to create NFTs, to sell NFTs, whatever, because you are using the blockchain, right? Why is that? Because the blockchain, every time you create an NFT, you send an NFT, and I don't want to get too deep into it, but every time you sell or create an NFT, you are sending it through the blockchain, and you as a holder, you are part of the blockchain, and if you are part of the blockchain, you are going to verify the transaction, and for verifying the transaction, right, these people get money. So there are two different ways on doing that. There's proof of stake and proof of work, right? So sometimes maybe you heard about mining, right? Mining is the process on Bitcoin, for example, where people give other people the opportunity, the possibility, right, to sell and buy Bitcoin, to send Bitcoins, because they give us the mining power, right? They have the hardware. So they get money for it. People that mine get money because they give us their hardware, right? They give us their whatever, however you want to call it. Then that's proof of work. Then there's proof of stake. Proof of stake means that on Ethereum, for example, you can't mine Ethereum or stuff like that, right? You can, but it's more like people, the network is different. The verification process is different. And that's why the costs are very high. Okay, I don't want to get too much into it. You can use the Polygon network to sell NFTs without the gas fees, right? So yeah, there are different blockchains, right? There's Polygon, there's I don't know, there's like Ethereum is the main, right? You have Ethereum, you have Binance Smart Chain, you have whatever. So they have different blockchains, and one of them are more expensive, the other one are cheaper. But most of the NFTs are on Ethereum. Why? Because Ethereum is just easier right now. Most people don't know how to add another blockchain to the MetaMask, and then switch the coins, and then you will need a DEX, a decentralized platform to do that. So in a confusing market, confusing people even more and make it even harder makes no sense. So that's why most people right now still stick to ERC network. Which would you prefer, Solana art? As I just said, like if I would create an NFT, right, I would also think on doing it on a cheap blockchain. But then, as I said, doing it on a cheaper blockchain also means that it's going to be harder for most people. Okay, it's going to be harder for most people to buy them. You can use Magic Eden to sell NFTs on a lower price. I don't know what Magic Eden is, brother. No idea. Guys, I know a lot about that stuff, but I'm definitely not God when it comes to NFTs. Like I know a lot of stuff. I have NFTs and all that kind of stuff, and I'm very interested in that. But I don't want to say I'm not an expert, because basically I am, but I'm also not like I don't know. What do you suggest to start from? Regarding what, brother? Regarding projects, buying NFTs, it's another website, but instead of Ethereum, they use Solana. Okay, easy. Yeah, then it's just another blockchain. Okay, guys, let's talk about what I just wanted to talk about. There's everything: collecting, investing, creating, etc. Okay, so first of all, let's say you want to buy NFTs, right? So let's say you want to buy NFTs. What do you need to do to buy NFTs? Number one is you will need MetaMask, right? The easiest way how to do it, you download Google Chrome, right? Because for Safari, there is no MetaMask extension. And after doing that, right, after you download it, Google Chrome, so as you can see, I am on my MacBook Air, I also got Google Chrome. What you're gonna do is you're gonna type in MetaMask Chrome Chrome or extension, doesn't matter. Okay, MetaMask Chrome. Now I click on MetaMask. Now I go, and be careful with that, right? There's a lot of bullshit and scamming out there. So make sure that you're on the original Chrome website and that you have the original MetaMask, right? And you have like the rating and over 10 million, whatever billion users. So, you know, be smart. Don't be very careful and check many times which is the resource, right? Where you're downloading the stuff when it comes to crypto and NFTs, because as I said, there are so many fakes and they are very, very, excuse me, they're very well done. Okay, so for example, now you see MetaMask. Okay, it's in German, but it says MetaMask, and then it will say here add to Chrome, right? For me, it says delist from Chrome or delete from Chrome because I already have it. Now, when you did that, right, what is going to happen is on your top right, you will have your MetaMask account. Okay, so for example, you will see my MetaMask account here. Now, when you have your MetaMask account, they will, before you see what I see, right, you will have to set up your account. How do you set up your account? Number one, you will get a seed phrase, right? That's like a 12 coded or 12 worded password that you need to save. Very important, you need to save it, right? Write it down. Don't just screenshot it, write it down, whatever, right? Keep it, because that's the only thing that you have to, if your computer dies, if you have a problem, if you're whatever, right? That's the only key how you can get to your NFTs and to your money again, right? This is not Binance. We are not talking about centralized money. We are talking about decentralized money. You are just a number on the blockchain, right? There's no passcode, no email, no support, nothing. It's a decentralized wallet. So you will need to keep your seed phrase, right? That's number one. Number two is set up a good password, right? The password is the one that will open up what you see here. Now, when you have the MetaMask, what you will have to do is you will have to send money to the MetaMask account, right? So what you do is you copy here on the top, you copy your address, right? Your address is always here on the top. So you copy this address, and then you go into your Binance, you go into your Coinbase, you go into your Bitpanda, you go into your KuCoin, you go into whatever exchange, and you only send Ethereum on the ERC20 network to this account. Why? Because right now we are on the Ethereum mainnet, as you can see here. Here on top, you always see the nets, right? The blockchains. You can switch it, but let's stay easy for now. Okay, let's start easy. You are on the Ethereum mainnet automatically. Here's your address where you can send your Ethereum to, and here you have your assets. Okay, so for example, I have sent Ethereum from another account to this one. Okay, so I send 0.1169 Ethereum from my Binance account, for example, to this one. How? I copy the address, I go into my Binance, I click on withdraw, and I send Ethereum on the ERC20 network, right? And then they're gonna arrive here. Now, when I have the money here, what I can do is now I can start to buy NFTs. Okay, now I have money on my account. So for everyone that, for example, wants to buy NFTs on the Binance Smart Chain, on the whatever, right? You will have to add the chain to your MetaMask. Okay, so I already added it. As you can see, it says Smart Chain. 16 my G. Do you store your NFTs on the same account that you buy it with? No, I don't. So that's also very important. Never have different accounts for different things, right? Have one account to buy the NFTs, have another account to store the NFTs, everything, right? That's very important. Just security. 60 my G. I don't know what you mean by that, brother, but okay. So imagine now you want to buy an NFT on a different chain. So what you can do is, let's say there's a project that says you will need a Binance Smart Chain. Now what you're going to do is you're going to type into Google Binance, for example, Binance Smart Chain MetaMask or whatever, right? And then you go to the website, and now it will show you how to connect your MetaMask to the Binance Smart Chain, right? So number one, what you need to do is you go into your MetaMask, you click here on, now it's a bit stupid because mine is in German, but it doesn't matter, I will translate it anyway. So what you're gonna do is you click on your MetaMask, you click on the top right on the three dots. Then you go on, oh, that's wrong, give me a second. Okay, perfect. So you just click on your MetaMask, you click on the top and you click on the Ethereum mainnet, and then you click here on Add Network, right? And when it says add network, now basically what you're going to do is you're going to copy what it says here into this, right? So it says network name. Now I'm going to copy the network name, smart chain, right? I copy paste it. Then it's going to ask for the RPC URL. Now I'm going to copy the RPC URL. It's just copy paste, right? So what it means is you are connecting your MetaMask to a new blockchain, okay? So just to explain it in an easy way, right? Now, when you have money on your NFT account, okay, as I have here, as you can see, assets. Now, what I can do is I can start to buy NFTs. So the largest NFT platform that currently exists is OpenSea. OpenSea is a platform where you can buy NFTs. So what we can do is we click here on profile, for example, and then you're gonna see some of my NFTs that I have, right? But we're gonna talk about that later. So let's say I go to OpenSea, I go to explore, right? And I'm gonna click on, let's say I want to check out some good NFTs. So let's say we click on all NFTs. Okay, now it's gonna just show me random NFTs, right? But I don't want that. What I want is I want to go to the stats and then I go to ranking. And now I'm gonna let them show me the last 7 days, right? Which were the most traded collections. So what you can see here, there's a NFT project called Pantabeer, which has 17,366 Ethereum traded. Last 24 hours, the floor price means the cheapest NFT in the collection, right? That's the floor price. That's the cheapest NFT you can get off the collection, right? So they have a 70% increase, okay? In 7 days, 132% increase. So the floor price currently is at 3.86 Ethereum. So the cheapest one of this Pantabeer or whatever it is, right? Just because I'm talking of it, don't get me wrong. Just because I'm showing you that doesn't mean that you should buy it, right? It's just taking a random NFT collection here. But now, as you can see, there are so many different NFTs, right? So of this collection. So it's a verified Pantabeer, Easy Club, created, everything is verified. That's also very important, right? It has a blue check mark. Now, let's say we want to buy an NFT out of this collection, right? What I do is I click on buy now, right? Because there are two different ways on OpenSea to buy or to sell your NFTs. One of them is betting, right? So betting means you bet on the price, and if you are the highest betting person, you get the NFT, or you just click on buy now, and then you can buy it directly. So this one, for example, here, this Pantabeer is Pantabeer 407, and it currently costs 3.86 Ethereum, right? That's a lot of money. So if I click on it, right, it costs $9,700. And what is crazy is here I can see, okay, in the item activity, I can see like the whole process. So the person that created the NFT, that minted the NFT when the project started, is always called null address. It's zero. It's a zero address, right? Now this guy has transferred to someone called NZT this NFT for 0.5 Ethereum, right? So this one bought it or minted it. I don't know what the minting price was, but minting price is normally in between 0.08 and 0.5 Ethereum. And this guy minted it. Let's say if he sold it for 0.4, maybe he bought it for 0.3, right? So let's say he bought it for 0.3, sold it for 0.54, then they transferred it. And then the last guy, so somehow the people transferred it over here without money, maybe it's another wallet or whatever. Someone sold it, this guy sold it for 3.8 Ethereum 3 minutes ago, right? He sold it for 3.8 Ethereum 3 minutes ago, okay? That's crazy. So now let's say we're gonna choose a cheaper NFT. Okay, let's go back and let's choose an NFT that is a bit cheaper. So a very big project that you're gonna hear of is Bored Ape Yacht Club, for example, okay, or World of Women, or Doodles, or Mountain Ape Yacht Club. So these are very big, or Sandbox is where you can buy the land and stuff like that. Let's go with a cheaper NFT. So this one, for example, is actually one I wanted to be part of. Yeah, they are not revealed yet. So this is an NFT that I've actually been part of, that I wanted to be part of, but maybe I missed it. Give me a second. reminders, NFT drops, invisible friends. No, I did not note it. But yeah, so basically, this is an NFT collection that just started. Why? How can I know that? Because they are not revealed yet. You know, everyone has the same loading picture. That means they are not revealed yet. And what we're going to check now is on their official website if you can still mint them, right? Sold out. Okay, so we already fucked up. I click here to trade and opens, it's already sold out. So this project basically is sold out. They had 8,888 avatars. They have, and that's the NFT. So this is a fashion NFT. Why? Because you see it here. C01 represents the synergy between the world of fashion and digital ownership. When buying a C01, you are not only owning a digital collectible, but also gaining access to the forefront of evolution in the fashion industry in the metaverse. So this is a fashion NFT, right? Understand that there are different NFTs. There are fashion NFTs, there are entrepreneur NFTs, there are whatever NFTs, right? But this is now an fashion NFT, right? So that's how they look like, blah, blah, blah. Okay, and they are basically sold out. So let's say back then, if you went to the official website before they were sold out, there was a button saying mint now. And if you click on mint now, right, that's a process where it will create your NFT and you are the null address. You are the minter, you're the original creator of this NFT and this project. Now, the NFT that you will get is an artificial created NFT. So it will have different rarity, it will have different specs. Some of them will have a head, the other one will have glasses, and it's artificially created. No one knows, right? And then these NFTs are ranked by rarity. So for example, now we are on OpenSea. So if the minting is over, now the only thing you can do is you can buy from other. How do you recommend to store the NFT? Different wallets, and also if you have a ledger. What's right now the NFT which will make you the most profit? I can talk about that in a second. I will talk about future NFTs and projects in 1 or 2 minutes. I just want to finish this so everyone understands it. So what we're going to do now is, let's say, for example, we would like to buy one of these NFTs, right? Very important is, and we're going to do that very quick, but that's a thing you have to learn. But there's also very good YouTube videos for that. But very important, first of all, is to understand, is this project, or will this project have any chance to be a good project? How do we know it? First of all, the website, right? First of all, the website. If the website looks shit, then you know that they didn't invest a lot of money, right? That's not the most important thing, but it's a very important thing when you buy it, right? So first of all, the website, like how is the design? Have they put money into it? That's a very clean, nice design, good working website, right? So then what is also very important is, how does the art look like? And I feel the art of this NFT is very nice, since it's an art NFT, right? It's about fashion. And I feel the quality of the NFT is very good. And that's also very good because it's very cheap to create NFTs and pictures, right? Like these all ugly pictures, it's very cheap to create them. So it doesn't mean that just because it's ugly, it's not going to be good. But for me, I feel it has to be a good design, right? So I don't know what you think, but I feel that's a crazy design, right? Like, look at the details. It's like, what the fuck, bro? Like crazy, okay? So that's very good. Now, second of all, or third is, who is behind it, right? Who is behind this project? Okay, so we have to understand and find out. So the team, right? And that's very good. It's very good when you see the people, right? Most of the times you won't see anyone here. So it's a very good sign if you see the people. So you see Gilberto, for example, is the 3D artist, and he looks like an artist guy, okay? Then you have the cybersecurity developer. He looks like a programmer, right? Perfect. Luis Monteiro, he's the fashion designer. Seems like to be Portuguese. And then we have Carla, who is the designer of the accessoires. So let's check on Instagram. She has 1,000 followers. Okay, it's nothing big, but it's good that she has a real account, right? Let's check. Okay, all the other ones only have LinkedIn. Okay, that's okay, whatever. These are, yeah, okay, but it's good. Oh, there are some more people. So who is there? So there's the developer, plastic surgeon, Dr. Kevin, whatever. I don't know why they need a plastic surgeon, but that's crazy. Head of moderation. Let's check this guy. So it's cool that you see people, right? It's better than not having people on. So okay, there. not big guys, whatever, but maybe, I don't know, maybe this guy, he's the most important one because he's the artist. Maybe he's like well known. I have no LinkedIn, so I have no idea how to work LinkedIn. Yeah, fuck you. So no idea about LinkedIn, okay? So that's also very important. Who's the team behind it? Are they well known? Do you see the pictures? Is there like people on it, you know, like, and that looks solid. It's not crazy, right? But it looks solid. Maybe I'm missing because I don't know who this art. I'm not so much into fashion. Like I like that kind of stuff, you know, I like clothes and stuff like that, but I don't know who's, no idea, right? So maybe this guy is well known. Maybe everyone on the Zoom is now laughing about me because this guy is a crazy guy, but I don't know. What do you mean by mint price and floor price? So the mint price is this one. The mint price is the official set price by the project, by the people that created this NFT. And this mint price was 0.25. Okay, this one was the minting price, the cheapest, the price where you can get it. Now the floor price is the cheapest price on OpenSea, right? The floor price is the cheapest price on OpenSea where you can buy it, right? So was it here or here? Here it is. Okay, so now since it's sold out, now the people are trading it on OpenSea, right? So they buy and mint, they basically mint the NFT on their website, and then they take it as you now the owner, and now if you want, you can sell it on OpenSea, since OpenSea is the largest trading platform for NFTs, right? So now let's check. Right now, the cheapest one that you can get is for, that's actually crazy. Let me check. Low to high. So low to high, buy now. So the cheapest one that you can buy right now is 1.7. Okay, so the guys that minted it for 0.25 are now selling it for 1.7. That's actually crazy because all the other ones are basically like the floor price is so cheap because they have the auction, right? So if you go on auction, the cheapest one that you can bid on is 0.01, whatever. But why is there, if I want to buy now, why is it so expensive already? So price is very high. It doesn't mean that someone is going to buy it for this if they offer it for that, but that's very high. Yeah, so the highest offer is 1.77 Ethereum for this one. That's crazy. So this guy minted it. Listed for 16 Ethereum, list for 1.7. Sold it for 1.7 transfer. No, okay, he didn't sell it yet. So yeah, it's just like he's just putting crazy prices on it. So it makes no sense. So fashion-wise, this is a good project, right? I feel fashion-wise, but I don't invest so much into fashion NFTs. But fashion-wise, this could be a very good NFT. Now, another NFT that will drop soon, and that's a future project that I'm looking into, is, and I just want to show you how it looks like when you want to mint an NFT. So public mint is live now. So let's say this is also a project, and I can connect my MetaMask, right? And now I could mint one. So I click on mint. Now it's going to open my MetaMask, and now I would have to confirm it that I want to buy it, right? And then I bought the NFT. So that's just for you to show. I already have one, so I'm not going to buy another one, but that's just an example so you guys see how this can work out, okay? So we will have to check for C01. Looks like a good project, but as I said, I'm not so much into fashion NFTs, and also it has already sold out and the prices are crazy, okay? Very crazy. So let's check one NFT that is a fashion NFT that has a lot of hype. And I want to talk about that. How also can you check if an NFT project is good? On the Discord, right? By checking how many people are on Discord. Okay. So this is, for example, the Meta Billionaire Discord, right? On the event Dubai for tomorrow. And the guys, everyone is already meeting up, smoking shisha, whatever. And they already, seems like they're all ready for tomorrow for the yacht party, right? So on the Meta Billionaire Discord, we have 96,591 members. So that's good, right? There are a lot of people. Let's say we talk about Meta Legends. Meta Legends is a very nice NFT project that I'm still looking into buy. I still want to buy one. I still didn't buy one, but I will buy one. And on this group, we have why don't they show how many people they have here? So I'm not so much into Discord. I never had Discord before. I just basically got it because of NFTs. I don't know how many people are in there, but I know it's a lot of people. So why can't I see how many people? Okay, whatever. I don't know. But I have a lot of people. Now, another project that is very interesting is Hape Beast. Like it's ape, but it's Hape Beast. That's a fashion NFT. And they have total members, nearly 500,000. So they have 412,000 members, right? And that's a project that will drop very soon. I will click on official links, and then I will click on websites. And now we're going to check their website. So their website, right, is crazy. So that's a for me, it looks like a very, very good NFT project that I want to check out. And there's another one, and it's called Invisible Friends. No, I think I'm in the Discord anyways. Let me check. So C1, Alien, Meta, whatever. So Hate Beasts, no, Invisible Friends. Invisible Friends. This one? Yeah, looks good. So let's talk first about Hate Beast. So Hate Beast is an NFT that I'm going to buy. They will drop. Just look at it, like it's crazy, you know. I think everyone can confirm that this is crazy shit. And it's an fashion NFT, right? So these are like the apes or hapes that you can buy, and it's a fashion NFT. So depending on the clothes and whatever they have, the rarity will increase or decrease. They have 8,192 unique NFTs on the Ethereum blockchain. Roadmap phase 1, the beginning, a new dimension, first drop, music to Hape 2, second drop, special collection, phase 3, closing collapse, Hape couture, the runway to fame. Promote yourself and the community from scammers, report fake collections, release date, January 2022. So there's no fixed release date. That's the art piece, and it's crazy. Meet the Hate Beast team. It's good, but what would be better is, you know, having real pictures of people. But they have a big moderation team. They have a lot of people working on it, and they are basically all on Twitter. So this guy, for example, looks like the CEO of all of this. And he has 55K followers. That's okay. You can buy a lot of fake follows, right? So you have to see the whole picture, not only one social platform. Let's say moderation team. Let's check someone. He's also a proud member of Bored Ape Yacht Club. So Bored Ape Yacht Club is one of the largest NFT projects. So it doesn't mean that he has been part of that, but it could be that he's also an investor into that. So he definitely knows about NFTs. So yeah, it's just like, check it out. But the art, everything, it's hyped. They have 500,000 people on their Discord, you know. Another thing that you want to find out is about their Twitter, right? So you want to know how many people do they have on Twitter, YouTube, whatever, where they are, right? You have to get a whole picture. But this is definitely going to be a crazy thing. So there's still no drop date, so we still don't know when it's going to drop. So I noted 19th. I don't know if it's still true. Now on the Discord is important because you're going to get a lot of infos, right? So official links. So their Twitter, account has 221,000 followers. They have 1,969 comments, 4,000 reposts, 12,000 likes on the last post. That's good. You know what I mean, guys? Like it adds up. The whole, the whole look of this NFT project adds up, and it makes sense, right? So they have a lot of people checking it out. So it's definitely going to be a good thing, or has the potential to be a good thing. The art is crazy. The community is big. They have good likes and followers and comments, and oh, come on. I have to still log in. Yeah, so it looks good, you know what I mean? So this is one thing you want to look into when you buy NFTs. Now, let me check if there's any. Okay, so they're already telling us what the mint price will be. So the mint price to be part of the NFT is 0.2, right? So you would need at least 0.2 plus gas fees, so plus fees. And we never know what the fees is, but the fees are basically in between $20 and $200. So you will always need a bit more on your MetaMask account to mint. Now, there's still no release date for what I see, official info. See, we lost the 29th, we page, but team. The official date is January 19. Will there be a pre-sale event? You tell us. We are building a community. There will be a whitelist for early supporters of the project, but then to avoid the problems other projects have had with bots and be fair and equal to everyone. So it seems like right now there is no whitelist. Okay, whitelist means if you support the project, if you have at least, I don't know, 10 invites or whatever, they put you on a list with your address where you can be first in minting, right? So you can mint, you can get the NFT before everyone gets it. But right now, I don't see maybe someone is more into Hypebeast right now and can tell me if they have a whitelist, but I don't think so. It doesn't look like they have a whitelist. What do you mean by, okay, what's the lowest amount of money you need to make a profit in this field for beginners? So teenagers who are interested in, so for everyone that is looking about a low cost opportunity to go into NFTs, it's called Vivi, right? Vivi is an app that you can download in the App Store. They are official partners of, or they have contracts with Marvel and Disney, and they sell the NFTs from Marvel and Disney. It's basically hard to get one, but they are very cheap, right? $7, $25. That's like the easiest way, and also one of the best NFTs you can get, Vivi platform. But guys, I can't cover, we're already 5 minutes over what I wanted to do, but we can't cover everything today, but we will do it in the future anyway. So yeah, so that's one project. Another one that I will leave with you that you can check out is Invisible Friends. Actually, this is from Jay Paul. Jay Paul is in our community and educator. He's also a very big crypto and NFT YouTuber, one of my personal mentors when it comes to NFTs. He educates us on our platform, on the paid platform. So if you're part of our community, the TPR community with iGenius, he recommended, for example, this one. He said that could be a good thing. Right on the Discord right now, they have 48,000 people online, 174,000 in general. So I'm already part of it anyway, I think. What is this? Willkommen bei Random Chatter Collective. Put this message to verify. Yeah, I think that's from, I think that was from the Franklin. So C01, Alien Society, Meta Billionaire, Meta Legends, check. So I will just wait for a second, guys. So as I said, these are two NFT projects that I'm looking into currently, Invisible Friends and Hypebeast. And I will show you two NFTs that I actually bought where I made like a 77x. So I made a 77x return if I would sell it right now in front of you. I want to show you that in a second. So Hypebeast, and then we have Invisible Friends that I somehow just closed. I don't know why. Just give me a second. Invisible Friends. Join Discord. Ah, yeah, okay. So that's why it's important to go into the Discord. Would you make a profit from Vivi? Yeah, you can, like, Vivi is easy to make profit with if you get an NFT, right? It's very hard to get one since a lot of people are trying to get these. We will never DM you. Okay. Yes. Yes. So verification. Unverified chats. Oh, it's so complicated always, man. Invisible friends will be in February. We will never DM you a link. Official information can only be in your announcement channel. Okay, brother, please verify me. Just give me a second, guys. The Zoom bar is in the middle of everything here. Pretty much sucks. Okay. So unverified chats. Please verify me. React to the message to verify. Oh, finally. Okay. So yeah, they have 175,000 people on this platform. That's cool. It's big, not very big, but it's okay. And then also very important is if you're on the first time, you should start your own Discord group. I have Telegram, right, brother? So I do it on Telegram. So this very important tip, guys. Sorry, I'm getting tired. It's so difficult. It's so much information. When you are on Discord, never, ever, okay, let someone ask you for your wallet address. Like, don't give someone your wallet address. Don't never send your seed phrase. Don't click on links that you don't know, because in these spaces there are a lot of scammers, right? A lot of crazy scammers. So also, if you are on Discord, then go into the settings, okay, and then go into let me change it to English for you guys. Okay, go into your Discord, then on the bottom, click on settings, and then click on privacy, and then say privacy and safety, scan direct messages from everyone unless they are friends. Okay, so do not scan is keep me safe, scan. I would always put my friends are nice, okay, send direct messages from everyone unless they are friends. So only friends that you accepted can send you messages. And then allow direct message from server members off, always off. And allow access on ENSV, so blah, blah, that doesn't matter. But the most important thing is allow direct messages from server members has to be off, because you are going to get spammed and people are trying to scam you, right? If that's off, that is cool. So that's very important. And then also I always block. So I always go to the notification settings and everything out, right? Because I don't want to get all these messages all the time. They suck. So yeah, that's one thing, guys. And we are soon done. I already see some of the people leaving. I know it's very long, but I just want to give you the most value. And I want to make it a logical Zoom call where you get everything that you need. So Hypebeast and the friend thing that I just showed you, I feel is going to be a crazy project, right? And then when it comes to Vivi, that's one thing I wanted to show you, right? So just one of the results. So there's a platform called Ecomi Wiki, where I can log in with my Vivi accounts. Bro, I don't want to register, I want to sign in. Sign in. Okay. Where they will show you how much your collectibles are worth, right? So for example, why is it not showing anymore? Collectibles, $504. We currently have 2 types of collectibles and 0 comics. Okay, so only the 2 collectibles that I uploaded here, and this platform is not an official platform by Vivi, right? So it still sucks a bit. I can check that. So for example, there's one NFT that I bought. Why can't I see it here? I don't know. So there's one NFT that I bought, for example, and I got very lucky because it's a secret rare. So it's the highest rarity the highest rarity status or state, or how do you say it? Like the highest rarity level, you know what I mean, guys, okay, that I got, and I got it for $6, and right now it's worth over $700. So basically, or even more. I don't even know. Why can I check it here? I don't know, guys. This platform sucks. But next time I'm gonna show you. Next time we're gonna talk a bit more about VV, right? Because now basically you guys got the knowledge. Now you know what NFTs are, you know the logic behind NFTs, you know the future of NFTs, what could play out, you know how to buy an NFT, you know what you need to buy an NFT, you know what you need to know regarding scammers, how to be careful, you need to know about you know, the Discord to turn off the notifications so no one tries to scam you. You need to know, or you just learned how to more or less find out what is a good NFT, like how to evaluate projects, right? You learned about the differences in NFTs. So there's party NFTs, there's community NFTs, there are entrepreneur NFTs, fashion NFTs. I like to invest into NFTs where I can connect with people, right? So more like entrepreneur NFTs. Also very important, that is very, has to be said, is that NFTs is a very, very risky thing, right? So if you have no idea about cryptos, guys, focus on cryptos first, right? Get the knowledge of NFTs, join platforms, check YouTube videos, be part of our NFT group where you come from, the Telegram, where you get information about that, right? And then also, we have a whole community, right? We have a whole community for a couple of bucks, for a couple of dollars that you pay a month, where you get educated on NFTs, on crypto automation, online business, a whole platform with more than 30,000 members worldwide that you can join and learn from, right? And that's basically also why I do this free calls, right? I'm honest, like I'm not going to lie to you and say like I do this shit in the middle of the night in Dubai time just because I'm, you know, just for nothing. No, it's because I want to promote my community, right? Because I have a community. So easy to understand, hopefully you understand, but I also love to talk about NFTs because I feel it's a very crazy thing. And I love that people are interested in that. I love to share that information because you guys can be set it up in a very good way if you know and understand now about NFTs, right? So if you have NFT, increase the price, and if you buy an NFT from VV, will it increase a price and rarity? So brother, the thing is, NFTs is not a done deal. It doesn't mean you buy an NFT and then you're rich, right? So you can, there are NFTs that you can buy. Most of them are on VV, where it's most likely that you're gonna get more money for it than what you paid for, right? Last but not least, what do you think about Dogecoin? Accessing in Tesla, will Doge be the next Bitcoin? No idea, bro. I have no idea about Dogecoin. I don't know. I know a lot of shit in crypto, bro, but I don't know everything. And I don't know about every coin. And I'm not giving you an answer on stuff that I'm not qualified to give an answer of because I have no idea about Dogecoin. Bro. I have Ethereum. I'm invested in the majors. I made a lot of money in cryptos. I'm going to make even more money on cryptos. I flipped accounts from 15 to over 100K on crypto. I have had a couple of Bitcoins, have Bitcoins. But like all these Shibas and Dogecoins, no idea, bro. I don't know. But understand that the market works like that. If you talk about a product, if you talk about a coin, it's always smart to have some money in it, right? But please don't be stupid and put 100% of your money into a Shiba Inu or whatever scam coin, right? I'm not saying they are a scam coin, right? But be smart and invest. What are your 5 top crypto coins? Bitcoin, Ethereum, Ripple, VeChain, Ecomi, and Immutable X. Would you recommend NFT flipping for beginners? No, 100% not. First of all, what I would recommend is you get your ass educated, get information, learn about the markets, get educated, invest into your education because you're gonna buy, like imagine you have one Ethereum. One Ethereum currently is $3,000. Now what you're gonna do is you're going to buy NFTs and blow it, right? Why not take from the one Ethereum that is worth $3,000, why not take $300 and get educated with us and then use the other rest of the money to then flip, because you will invest into education first. If you have no idea about cryptos, then makes no sense. First, get educated on cryptos. You can be lucky, yes. It doesn't mean that you have. It doesn't mean if you have no idea about cryptos or the markets in general that you shouldn't get into NFTs. But it's get crypto first, right? First, build a crypto portfolio. Easy, guys. Okay, so very important, guys. Make sure to share the content, invite people to the NFT group. I'm going to send the link into this chat. NFT group, yeah. So this is the Telegram chat. This is our main center of communication. I will also upload this video and add it to the list. You can invite people, you can share it, you can tag it, you can comment, you can support. All this education is 100% free with the intention of educating you that you need education, and education costs money, and you can get educated in a lot of places. But there's one very good place, and that's our place. That's the TPR, that's our community, right? That's what I'm supporting. I'm one of the founders of the TPR, so that's why I promote my own community, right? Where you get all this information, where I learn all this information, right? They are crazy people. So understand that, guys. On Instagram, on Zoom, on TikTok, and wherever I am currently live. Thank you for tuning in. If you need any info, if you want to know about NFTs, send me a DM. I can invite you into our NFT group. And for you guys, thank you for being here. Use the power, use the knowledge, because knowledge is power. Turn it into money to have a better life, because money is very, very important. Very important, right? So work on that, guys. And at the end of the day, stay safe. Don't get scammed. If you have any questions, put them into the NFT chat before getting scammed, before losing money on stupid stuff. Ask us. That's why we have a community, right? So see us, guys. Stay blessed. Let's go.